beautiful Aries, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for June 2022. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details, and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aries, this is your twin flame reading. For those of you who are not looking for a love reading, I have already done a career reading for your sign, as well as a what do your guides want you to know. Also, I will be doing a general June reading in the next day or so for your sign, so please look out for that as well. But this is the twin flame connection reading. For those of you who are looking for a singles love reading, I've already uploaded one of those for Aries as well, so please check that out. Also, if you do not know what the twin flame connection is, please look it up online, but at grassroots it basically involves 2 people who are energetically charged in the same way. You're twin flames for a reason. You have twin energy, and you meet each other and you know intrinsically that you've met the one, but there is often a runner and a chaser in the connection. One person who is willing to open up and be vulnerable and surrender to the union, and the second person is the runner who avoids their feelings. They are aware that they've met their twin, but they are avoidant. They deny, and almost like they're not being 100% honest with themselves because they feel they cannot process the depth of love. They've not experienced that depth of love before. So I feel they actually take a real step back in order to process things, or maybe even just ignore in the first place. Now I'm going to get all of your cards first before I transmute an outcome. Twin flame energy is mirrored behavior. Okay, you often meet your twin and you show a mirror up to your person who has to look deep within to see the things that have gone before that have not been healed within themselves. So it is projected energy. So that is why your person looks into the mirror and they avoid parts of themselves that they do not wish to look at, whether it is childhood wounding, whether it is trauma, whether it is ancestral wounding or insecurities, trust issues, heartbreak from a previous relationship, whatever it is, the twin flame energy is sort of reflecting at that time. That is what needs to be healed, and the twin flame often sort of disconnects and avoids doing the spiritual work, okay? But there's always one person who is willing to go to that depth, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What are they meant to know? It's really interesting that you've got the 4-leaf clover there. Now, that showed up in one of the readings. There was a symbol that popped up for... I can't remember which reading it is. I want to say it is Gemini, but I'm not really sure. And it was a signifier. So it's shown up in this reading, which means there may be a connection there for some of you out there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Okay. They want me to go one more on this one. Interesting. Oh, okay. That's 2. Sudden wealth. Poverty. Okay. And finally, I'll just get your detailed cards about the journey. We've got the 7 of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What are they meant to see in this twin flame connection? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to know? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Oh, wow. That's really interesting. First major card that we're starting with is the Lovers, and we're ending up with the Lovers as well. Okay, so let us get straight to it. The first pile is your pile, my beautiful Aries. Second pile is your person's, and the third pile is the unified energy. Now, I all want you to be aware as well that just to make sure you are in a twin flame connection and not in a false flame connection. Very similar, but they have a lot of negative traits. If your person is narcissistic, abusive, verbally, mentally, physically, all of those things, it is not twin flame. I just want you to be aware of that, okay? Please check it out. There's like lists online about the differences between the two, so just check that out. Also, I like to explain twin flames like a magnet, identical in frequency. Okay, you push and pull. It's like you attract each other, but you also repel each other, and it remains apart because the energy is too similar for there to be a connection. So both parties need to remain separate in their polarities and do spiritual work, spiritual growth to change the frequencies within themselves. In a twin flame connection, there's always a separation period. It is very, very difficult, but is for the highest good. And then both parties, they spiritually evolve until they change the frequencies until they've got a match, okay? Also be aware that when you advance towards your twin, if you're the chaser and you advance, they actually pull back the more you advance. So the more you focus on yourself, your person will come towards you. The more you focus and withdraw from the energy, they will come seeking you. So I don't condone anyone waiting for their twin. It will all happen in divine timing. Now, the first card here is number 2, and this is the 4-leaf clover. So this is about luck. Okay, you're changing or making your own luck, as it were. I also feel like deep down you feel. Now, I feel questionable with this because they're showing me a question mark on top of the card. So part of you, deep down, may be questioning whether you're actually lucky to have met your twin flame or not, because it's been a very difficult journey that has actually thrown up a lot of confusion, a real test of faith in this connection. So you may be wondering whether it has been a lucky moment to have met this person or not, okay? But I do feel like you are focusing on your own luck. Also, I feel like the universe, it's almost like Wheel of Fortune energy, this one. I feel like you're turning things around in your world for the better, and you're going to notice a lot more positive energy coming your way. There's some really good karma coming your way, okay? Also, there's going to be like random events where you're going to have lots of like opportunities. You're also going to have an opportunity to meet somebody new, should you want to, my beautiful Aries. Not everybody gets to be with their twin flame in this lifetime if they choose not to be. It's your choice. We all have free will. I'm just here to understand the frequencies and the energy of each side without taking sides. I'm not here to blame or take sides or let anyone off the hook in order to transmute an outcome, just so you're aware, okay? So I feel like you're focusing on your own luck in terms of career, or if you are not working at this time, you're turning your luck around, or if you've retired and things like that. I feel like you're, trying to find a more positive shift in your world, and there's a lot of good karma coming towards you. We got the Lovers card. I mean, all of your cards sort of point to the fact that you've got a choice when it comes to love, because the Lovers card used to be called the choice, but deep down you know that this person is your twin flame and you gave your whole heart and soul for this, okay? I really feel that you and this person connected instantly, and I feel you knew from the very get-go that this person was someone significant in your life's purpose. Now, I feel initially you may have been the one who was really resistant to getting involved in this connection. There may have been a hesitancy about you, because we've got number 9, Hermit energy. We've also got 7 of Cups, which is choice energy. So at first you may have, not that you had commitment issues, my beautiful Aries, but I feel like you took a long time to, or you took a while to really sort of weigh up your options in this twin flame connection and see if you really wanted to be with this person, if this person was the one. Because you're a very independent soul and you don't give your heart easily, and equally you do not sort of like connect to a relationship without thinking it through, okay? Now, the Lovers card indicates that there's a deep bond between you and this person, and you chose this person to be with, to rekindle things with this person in this lifetime. You end up sort of meeting each other in each lifetime, just so you're aware. But I feel like there's a oneness here with you and this person. There's something magical about this connection, but also something equally frustrating. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of choices that have been made in this connection that have led on both sides to discord, disharmony, and regret. Okay, you didn't want to separate from this person, but I feel like you had no other choice because of the way that things have gone. Now, of course, we've got number 2 there as well. That is number 2 in the major arcanas, is the High Priestess energy. So I feel like you've taken a real step back, you're withdrawn, maybe even gone silent from this person because you feel, you gave your heart and you gave everything and you gave unity, and unless anything changes, I feel like you're at a stalemate. So you can't really move forward. You can't give any more than you've already given, okay? Now, also with the Lover's card, yeah, they're just showing me the bond, the unbreakable bond. You may have even tried to release this person by breaking the bond, but they're showing me that you didn't quite do it because they're always on your mind. No matter what you do, they're always on your mind. I feel like it's almost like their energy whispers to you and it keeps you coming back for more, even though you tried to not think about this person, okay? They are definitely sort of embedded in your psyche at this moment in time, okay? But you want to change things because we've got the change card there and it's number 9. So you've gained a lot of wisdom. You've learned a lot with regards to this twin flame connection. Often a very painful journey, especially the separation. So I'm sending you all of my love, my care, all of you, a huge hug out there because of the difficulty that you've been going through. But as you can see, this figure here is removing the baggage. You're trying to remove the blockages and you're thinking about moving on in a solitary energy. This relationship is the reason that you are currently in a solitary energy. Even if you've connected to somebody else, because there seems to be, you've got a choice here. So either you've already connected to somebody new, or there is the opportunity for you to connect to somebody new. I feel like you didn't want to have to walk away from your twin, but I feel like you've been put in a position where you have to, and you're removing blockages. There's a lot of spiritual awareness. You've had a real personal growth situation going on with this. Now, twin flame energy is very difficult. It's a very difficult path to take, but it is the most important lesson you will learn in each lifetime. And it is all about finding the things that are within us on our path that needs healing, the baggage. So it has been a bit of a catalyst for you to remove any blockages, or been the catalyst to remove any pain or things that no longer deserve a place in your world. You're releasing them because you met your twin flame. Twin flame energy is mirrored behavior, but also triggered behavior, where if you've got, for example, insecurity or trust issues that you experienced in a past situation, it's almost like amplified in the twin flame energy because it has not been dealt with in a previous circumstance. So, or if you've got ancestral wounding and you feel yourself emulating a pattern from, your ancestors, it is amplified in your twin flame union so that you take care of it, so that you're in the position to eradicate it or change how you react in the circumstances and cut cords to any ancestral wounding. So whatever it is, I feel like you're learning a lot, and as a result, you're actually changing things within you, for you, not for anybody else, for you, in order to remove any blockages from love. We've also got the Seven of Cups choices. Now, Seven of Cups can also be a connection to, commitment issues. Perhaps you've gravitated towards people in the past, my beautiful Aries, who've always had a commitment issue, or things just don't quite catch, but it's been amplified in this twin flame connection. The Seven of Cups also indicates that there is temptation. Okay, now I don't mean that there is, like, as in you have a lot of opportunities, and you're always the sort of person, you want to settle down with that one person, of course, but unless your heart is truly invested, then I feel like you don't really want to commit yourself fully to something that your heart is really not involved in. I mean, who would really? But with this card, it can be that you're tempted to look elsewhere right now because you feel that your twin is not seeing something, they're not evolving, they're not maturing, or you may feel like it's done, it's completely over. In your mind, I feel like you're still weighing up your options. You're not 100% removing this person from your psyche. But I feel like you're looking elsewhere to see what are your opportunities. You're trying to sort of tune in to your intuition, and sort of, I do feel like sometimes you do like fantasize about this person, about having a wonderful relationship with this person. You're allowing yourself an opportunity to dream, but then as soon as you start sort of having that opportunity to dream, then all of a sudden you stop yourself and you're like, no, it's over. Stop being ridiculous. Let's just disconnect from that. So I really feel it's push and pull with this card for you. I'm going to pull a card on that for you as well, because right now I feel like you're weighing up your options. Should I stay? Should I go? You're removing some baggage. You're thinking about what love is. Wow. Okay, just as I said that, they give me a song really loud, like someone amplified it right in my ears. That's why I said wow, because it was super loud. Okay. Okay, so the song is, I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. I want to feel what love is. I think it says, I know you can show me, or something like that. It goes really muffled there at the end. Okay, so very famous song, that one. They just said the twin flame journey. Okay, twin flame journey. I want to know what love is. Okay, so maybe that's what they're indicating, that to find out what true deep love is, that is what the twin flame connection is. Remember, love is not all unicorns and rainbows. It is about seeing the wounding in another person and loving them harder because of it. Seeing the imperfections in ourselves and in another, and loving despite the imperfections, because that is perfection itself. So I feel like that's, I want to know what love is. So either this is something that you've attributed to your twin flame, that you feel like this person is not capable of love or has never had love, and they've said to you in the past they want to know what love is, but it's something that they haven't grasped yet, or they've had some painful experiences. Or maybe this is your journey, Aries, that you want to know what love is, because right now you're really confused. You know that this person has the capacity to show you what this depth of love is that you seek, but right now you feel that they're avoidant. I mean, they've got the Tower energy, so they're definitely avoiding their feelings. They're denying how much truly they love you. Okay, because I got the hearts there, which is number 6 when you reduce it. So they know that they're met their twin flame, but they've avoided this. So I feel like you're reaching out. It's like you haven't given up all hope. You know that they have the capacity for this depth of love, but right now they're not showing it. So I feel like there's a push and pull with you. Now, either that song is relevant because you just heard it before you listen to this reading, or you're going to hear it just after this reading. I feel with the energy here, I'm going to have to check to see if this person's going to reach out towards you, because they definitely want to reunite. They got the 6 of Cups, but I'm not seeing any swords apart from the 6 of Swords, which means this person has gone through a real test, or is going through a test in order to gain greater wisdom. So they're switched on, but I'm not seeing swords of communication. So I need to check to see if they're coming towards you with a message. So let us see that. But first of all, let me just clarify this 7 of Cups for you. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been a bit of a burden. It's just too much. You're fed up with it all. It's just, you're overloaded with emotions, with feelings, and you just want to feel, I guess you want to feel what love is, because everything just seems to be so heavy, and it just feels like you're so over this heavy feeling that you've got the world on your shoulders. You want to release and sort of take stock. Okay, but also with the 10 of Wands, it indicates that you're nearly there. Okay, you're nearly about to set down this heavy load. You're nearly about to reach that home space. But I feel like you're just tired of it. The 10 of Wands is about fatigue. You've worked really hard in this connection. You've sort of overstretched yourself, I feel, and you're just burnt out because it's just too much. This push and pull is too much. So you're looking at your other options. The 5 of Cups in the reverse indicates that, you You feel abandoned in this connection. You feel a little bit lost. You don't know which direction it's going in, and you're thinking about moving on and sort of like recovering your journey. Part of you still remains a little bit hopeful. There is this little glimmer of hope that maybe when you disappear or when you just go on your own path, that perhaps this person will in some way reach out to you. But right now, all you know is that you feel lost and that you're trying to weigh up your options for what is best for you, because you deserve love, okay, my beautiful Aries? The Lover's card is the card of choice. So, and you've got that choices card there as well. So I feel like you're removing any blockages or baggages so that you can open yourself up to love. Whether it's with your twin or your soulmate, I feel right now you're a little bit like sitting on the fence as to what's the best direction to take. If I feel the energy, I feel more that you're actually withdrawing from the twin flame connection and seeking other options because you just feel like you've had enough. You're just exhausted with this, okay? Now, people don't realize that when you take a step back from your twin flame connection and you focus on yourself, number 9 is the Hermit. So you're going within for clarity, and you know, you're going off grid for a little bit, off the radar. As soon as you do that, your twin flame feels the energy. They feel the pull on the cord and they come seeking you. So look, as soon as you've taken a step back and withdrawn here and you're looking at your other options, the Tower happens at their space, which means they're sort of having a very rude awakening about love, and they're maturing. I mean, all of their numbers, they've come to 6. I don't know if you noticed that. Like, I'm going to show you right now. 24 is their first card, and that's the Hearts. So this person is spiritually evolving. They're starting to look at where their heart vibes, and they're looking at the twin flame journey. This card literally means love. This person is in love with you, okay? And it's number 24. 2 plus 4 is 6, the number of the Lover's card, which again is about choice, but it's about making the choice that aligns with your heart. And this person is starting to align with their heart. We've also got number 6, Mature Woman. Now, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy, okay? And we've also got 6 of Cups. So that's 3 6s that this person's coming out with. Now, a lot of people like 3 6s is a negative number, but actually, spiritually, 3 6s is a very positive number. It's about balance, it's about harmony, and it's being in alignment with your heart's true desire. And this person is having that rude awakening, okay? So do they love you? The answer is yes. Do they think about you? The answer is yes. They want to reunite with you. The 6 of Cups is a card of the returner, someone who wants to reunite, someone who wants to reconcile. But I would be mindful of the 6 of Cups because that does tend to mean sometimes people get stuck in the past. They need to acknowledge old wounds or wounding, and they need to do the spiritual growth in order to release the past, in order to have a healthier present moment and therefore future. So this person is, you know, they're in their feelings. The Tower energy indicates whatever they've been denying, whatever they've been like avoiding, they can't avoid it anymore. The Tower indicates that it's like fate intervenes, or the universe intervenes in order to bring a rude awakening, a sudden moment of clarity, an epiphany. The Tower represents a prison, someone who has kept themselves so guarded forever. They're just going round and round circles. They're stuck in a rut. And the Tower has to be activated where life becomes so unbearable or so uncomfortable that there has to be change. The Tower is a catalyst for change. And Aries, you know that a lot because this is what your card. This is a Scorpio Aries card. So you understand the nature of sort of destroying everything in order to start from scratch and having rejuvenation. So I feel like this person is going back to the drawing board. The Tower energy represents surprise, okay? It means something is shifting, a sudden moment of clarity or upheaval, or, a sudden revelation where they realize that they've been going round and round circles, or they've kept themselves stuck, and they need to take a leap of faith in order to become unstuck. You know, in the typical Rider-Waite tarot there, you see 2 figures launch out of the Tower into the unknown, because it's better to take a leap of faith than to stay into a building that is on fire. So the universe comes along and nudges us off the fence. Because you've gone quiet or you've withdrawn in your energy and you're trying not to focus on them and you're focusing on your other options and on your, manifestations of what you want to achieve in your life, focusing on making your own luck and aligning yourself with your heart, that's when you activate change. You're both being catalysts to change the energy so that you both spiritually evolve, even though you're separate. okay? So this person's going through a tower moment where everything that they built is crumbling away. And I mean like ego, okay? Things that we tell ourselves. We avoid getting into a love situation or giving a heart because we don't want to be hurt. We avoid striving for success because we don't want to fail. Those things that we build around us are parameters, limitations, and this person has built that around themselves, and now it's all crumbling. So I just want to clarify what the blockage was in this connection, because every twin flame, it's going to be different. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify? Ace of Wands, well, this person, a fear of rejection, okay? And inadvertently, and I know a lot of you are going to be screaming at the screen right now, when a person fears rejection, they try to push people away, okay? It's almost like they get the rejection in first. They step away from a person that they have feelings for because they feel if they fall even harder or even deeper, then they are at risk at being destroyed emotionally. You know, they feel scattered. So they take back the power by actually withdrawing themselves. So this person, they rejected the connection because they feared the energy. But I'm just going to clarify to see if this person has been rejected in the past. Ten of Pentacles. This person focuses on finances. They like to feel secure as well. So I feel this person, in order to feel secure, this person sort of disconnects from people. They push people away. And I do feel like they focused on finances, on financial gain. Now also I feel there could be a family legacy here that's gone on. So let me just, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know? A Star. They're healing some sort of family wounding. It is an ancestral wounding for this one. Now, every twin flame is different. This is the first one that really has shown up ancestral wounding, okay? So this person is healing that. We got the Star energy here. So they're becoming aware. Basically, ancestral wounding means there is a pattern that it starts to emerge in each family lineage. So you may notice that, for example, you know, if their parents divorced, or one parent cheated or left the union, it's something that has been carried down. There's a pattern that has emerged within the ancestral line, and your person is going to be the first person to break that, okay? We got the Star energy, which means they will heal that. They see it now. They see where they have kept themselves stuck. Can you show me anything further, what it was connected to? Okay, we've got the Six of Wands there. Now, the Six of Wands is a desire to be successful, is a desire to win, to, you know, it's almost like, it's not that they sought the limelight or they sought success, but I feel like this person, it's almost like they just have a feel of, they have a fear of failure. That's, I just keep getting this energy, a fear of failure and a fear of commitment. I feel like this person is transforming in their own unique way. But I also feel like this person has realized that it's like they like attention. Yeah, adulation. They give me the word adulation. So, because I feel like they didn't get it in childhood. So it's like, when someone is passed over in childhood, you know, whether it is they didn't get the attention they needed or they felt unloved in some way, they sort of overcompensate when they get older. They strive to be better and strive to succeed in order to overcompensate for that feeling when they were younger, where they felt a little bit lost or a little bit like left out in the cold. So this person, they enjoy accolades, so doing really well, being told that they're you know, they're succeeding, all of those things. They're not seeking it on a conscious level. They're actually subconsciously gravitating towards situations where it puts them in a position where they feel valued, okay? And in love is a challenge, because love means that if it goes wrong, or a relationship goes wrong, or it's challenging, it means that they fail. And they don't want to do that. This person is doing everything they can to run away from failure, okay? And as a result, we got the Knight of Wands. So transient energy, this person you may have thought this person was a player. Their energy is very sort of in and out, stop, start. It doesn't mean that they're cheating on you or that they've got other people. It means that they feel it difficult. They have basically commitment issues and are goal oriented. They dip their toe in for a while and then they go, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to be onto something else. And it doesn't mean they're going to be onto another person, but the Knight of Wands is someone who can be a little bit reckless with their emotions, because they're covering their emotions with passion, with chemistry. So I feel like they use like sex for intimacy, that sort of thing, in order to avoid their feelings. But they're aware of the problem now, or they're aware of the pattern, okay? Because let's put it this way, things are not a problem unless they are preventing you from getting what you truly desire on an authentic level. So I feel like this person is becoming aware, has had a bit of a rude awakening where they seem to be emulating patterns, and they're wondering why they're always getting into the same position, okay? As you can see, mature woman, again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. We do have mature woman, mature man energy, but we've got number 6, which is there is a maturity happening here. This person is expecting that they can still connect to their twin flame connection, and I feel like this person is realizing, they're awakening in their maturity to the twin flame journey, okay? And as a result, we got the 6 of Cups there, which means they want to reunite. There is a reconciliation here. This person, the 6 of Cups at its grassroots is all about nostalgia, thinking about the past. And this person has done a lot of thinking, and they've realized where they kept themselves stuck or held themselves back, and how they made certain choices in the relationship that they may regret, or caused a bit of discord or disharmony, and has made them feel like completely off center. So I do feel like this person is going to message. 6 of Cups can be a message coming on in about nostalgia, so about the past. So this person can mean that this person is going to suddenly send you a message. It's going to, now maybe this came up for your reading a couple of months ago, or maybe it was for a couple of weeks ago, or maybe it was for another sign. I can't really remember, but it feels like a remember when we did this text message. So I feel like you're going to get a remember when we did this, or I was just thinking about you when we did that, and you're going to be like, really, that's what you come in after all this time? No, you don't get to have access to me like that, okay? So I feel like at first there's this withdrawal energy, and I feel like it's energy like, I got choices, I got options, and right now I'm not making you a priority or an option. But this person is having a spiritual awakening. So I feel like they genuinely, it says here, innocence. They genuinely want to reunite. They genuinely want to talk about the good old days, and they genuinely want to spend time. They yearn to be in your arms, is what they're yearning. This person is experiencing a yearning, okay? Now, the outcome energy, this is for both of you. We got number 36, which is sacrifice. Okay, it's the cross there. So there is sacrifices that have to be made in this union for you and this person to come back together. There is definitely something from childhood, okay? We've got the child there, which is new beginning. So you and this person can have a new beginning, but it's number 13, which indicates that there is something changed in this person's frequency when they were younger, and they witnessed something, or it can be this, it's the ancestral wounding. They witnessed a pattern that they've emulated, okay? And I feel like they may have sacrificed love to focus on career, money, that sort of thing. But that doesn't help you, my beautiful Aries. I'm just trying to understand what the blockage is here. But it requires sacrifice. It requires work for you and this person to become, how can I put that? I don't want to say familiar with each other again, to reunite, to reconcile, to relearn habits, or relearn, because basically, and my guides gave me this a couple of weeks ago, which I found really profound, which is the butterfly. How much work it goes into becoming a butterfly, to transform, to spread your wings, is immense. The caterpillar goes into the chrysalis, and it just doesn't sit there for the length of time, the duration that it becomes a butterfly. It actually dissolves into itself. It becomes a nothingness. So, and then it starts to reform. So, and then it actually comes out of the chrysalis and it blossoms. So it's about sort of relearning or unlearning patterns of behavior that we have come with before we even met our twin. But it tends to trigger the behavior even more on a magnified level. So you actually blame your twin flame, but that actually is a catalyst for change. So the twin flame journey, very powerful, very painful, but one of the biggest lessons you will learn, because it makes you focus on yourself and do the inner work. Okay, so the sacrifice, both of you had to have sacrificed and learnt, and then there will be a new beginning. There will be change. Number 13 is the death card number for transition, change. But, and I say buts because there is a devil card energy here, which is your person's, and we got number 15, which is the person, which is the devil card as well. So I feel like there is some sort of obsessive energy here. This person, now either they have addictions or some sort of blockage. It's not quite dealt with yet. So I have to say that this person is going through the testing time at this moment. So in June, will they reach out to you? I feel like their intention is to, but I'm going to see if they actually do that. The bear represents perseverance, endurance, that both of you have to become aware of the reflection. And when you first meet, the reflection is really sort of confusing, muddy, and then you become aware of the lesson that both of you are meant to learn. So I feel like you and this person, you can persevere in this connection, but you need to look at the reflections of each other, the mirrored behavior. Sometimes, you know, if this person reaches out to you and you haven't heard from them in 2 days, you may not reach out to them for 4 days. You know, you're actually mirroring each other, and the more you mirror each other, the further and further away you get from each other. But that's when you start becoming aware of the spiritual work. Now, I'm going to pull a card on the devil. Okay, to see what the blockage is still, because this is your person's. And we got the High Priestess, which is you, again, being silent, mute. The High Priestess does not say anything. She has faith that things will work out in the right timing, but she doesn't say anything. Okay, so it's a real withdrawal from you. But this is making your person obsessed. Now, if you've got Aquarius energy, there was something similar in the Aquarius reading, because it was... it's like this silence drives this person crazy. So I just want to clarify that energy. I'm going to clarify the devil card first. Can you please clarify? Whoa, okay. The Hierophant. Okay, so now either this person witnessed someone cheating in their childhood, whether it was their guardian or their parent. The Hierophant doesn't have to be cheating, but it can mean a separation or a divorce. They witnessed something like this from childhood. This person wants a happy family. They want a happy ever after, but marring that right behind it is the Hierophant in the reverse. So this person, they've stayed away from connecting to that happy ever after scenario because they've witnessed it doesn't last forever. Or that's what their assumption is based on their experience, okay? So it's very important. We all form our opinions based on our experience. The twin flame journey teaches us there is another way. And we got the Three of Cups here. So the Three of Cups is all about celebration, the circle of support. So I do feel like this person, if they've gone through a separation, maybe a painful separation before you, or they've witnessed something like this in childhood, they are receiving the support of their friends, and they're realizing that they do want the happy ever after. They do want love. They do want peace. But behind it all, there is an obsession. There's a blockage that they're trying to overcome, okay? And their fear is of commitment. Because the Hierophant is the highest level of commitment card, sometimes called the marriage card, and it's in the reverse. So it's like they've kicked back against, or they've rebelled against going down the marriage route or the high level commitment route because of a certain experience they've had when they were children or when they were younger. It could also be before they met you, so it doesn't have to be when they're children. But also, they could have witnessed a parent or guardian cheating, because the Three of Cups can be also... you know, infidelity, things like that. So if they've witnessed something like that, that is something they're obsessed about. They have trust issues because of it, or they've tried not to get into a relationship because of it, but they are aware of their obsession. Now, it could also be that they have substance abuse, because Three of Cups can also be like drinking too much or things like that. So, but they have not connected to wanting to have a high level of commitment, even though they want the happy ever after, because there's something about like either committing or signing a piece of paper that says they're married or something like that, that just makes them really avoidant. And that's because they've not spiritually evolved to the position they're meant to be at. But they are clarified here by the mature man, So I do feel like we've got a match here, but again, male or female, it's not about the gender, it's about the frequency match. So both maturing parties. I do feel like both of you are maturing, but this person is like thinking about the future. They recognize that they want the one. Okay, and we've got that spiritual light there. As you can see, there's always two lights when it comes to twin flames, and one is always brighter than the other until the final sort of journey together, which is both spiritually ascending and coming together. So I feel like now this person is more in line with wanting a commitment, a higher level of commitment than you are, because right now you're taking yourself off to explore other options. And that's the twin flame journey. Both parties need to take a step in the same direction. So they need to walk in your shoes and vice versa. You become the runner, my beautiful Aries, and they become the chaser. They've got sudden wealth. They're on the 11-11 path. Okay, so this means suddenly they're invested. Suddenly they realize they've hit jackpot. They've had a realization about their true purpose, their true life calling, and how you are destined to be with each other. That's in their, it's almost like they've traveled the globe, or they've traveled a lot, they've experienced a lot of life, and in that maturing energy, they've realized where home feels like, and that's you. Okay. And we've got the Six of Swords transition. This person is making changes. Six of Swords is like their guides, moving them out of troubled waters or turbulent thoughts about a higher level of commitment, and creating a space of calm within this person. They're shifting their awareness and their perspective, and they're actually aligning themselves with what they truly want. They want peace in a relationship. Also, now they just showed me someone putting, I just went like this up here. They just showed me someone putting on their glasses, or sunglasses, it could be. So if that was you as you're listening to this reading and you suddenly reach for your glasses, either you were putting them on or taking them off, then there's something in this message for you. But if that doesn't mean anything to you in this physical moment, it can also mean spiritually that this person is beginning to see, because I'm holding their card. So it can mean that they're beginning to see, they're beginning to focus on the twin flame journey. I mean, the Six of Swords is all about the journey, relocating, moving. This person may even tell you that they are relocating, or they're overcoming a personal problem. There's something here that they're going to tell you, that they've beat something. They've beat a problem that they were dealing with. That's going to come out in their message as well. Okay. Now for you, we've got the High Priestess. As I said, the High Priestess is mute. You may feel like this person has wasted a lot of your time, even been a thief of time, because they're giving me that energy in the water right now. And you're not so sure whether you still want to be on this journey or not. Oh, wow. I just realized you actually did get the Thief. So, I mean, you could discard that, because maybe in the recesses of my mind, I saw the card when I was shuffling, when they came out. But the energy that I was getting in the water is Thief of Time. And we actually do have the Thief card there as well. So, but you can discount that as the Thief card came out. As you can see, number 24. So we're starting to get similar numbers, okay? They got number 24. You think that their love just wasted your time, okay? And right now, you're in that awakening mode where you want to leave them out in the cold. We got poverty, okay? You feel like it's over. You feel like it's ended. You feel distressed about this. It's number 37. When you reduce it, 3 plus 7 is 10, which is the number of endings, bringing a new beginning. So I do feel like you've been forever changed by this connection. You feel like a little bit lost is what I keep feeling, but they're actually coming towards you. And again, right at the end of the month with the Lover's card, I feel you're going to have this choice. Whether you want to be with this person after them reaching out, they're going to tell you that you are the one. They're going to tell you that they love you, that there's no one else. The energy that they're in right now, I feel like they're in a mature energy where they know what they want. But there's still some sort of blockage here. It could also be money, because we've got the Wealth card. So if they're focusing on career and money, they may be married to their work, as it were. But I feel like they are realizing and responding to situations differently from now on, because they are changing. They are in that energy. But the Lovers, I feel like you're looking for a deeper love with greater authenticity, and you're not so sure if this person can give that to you anymore because of what's happened in the past. So I'm just going to pull some cards there for you to see what's going to go on here with this twin flame connection. Ace of Swords. This person is going to come to talk. This will lead to a breakthrough. Ace of Swords is a moment of clarity that brings truth, honesty and conviction. This person is going to share how they feel with you. They're going to talk. Aces are always about divine guidance from the universe. That's why this person's got a tower moment, which is very powerful transformation. The sword is through the crown, which means the crown chakra is activated. This person knows you are the one, and they're going to tell you that in their message. Okay, swords are all about communication, seeing things clearly and verbalizing them to life. So I feel like this person is going to reach out with a message. How is my beautiful Aries going to respond to this in June? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. The World card. Okay, now the World card is two energies. So again, I feel like I'm sitting this energy where you're still undecided, my beautiful Aries. The World card is a card of being on the journey, but having reached a final destination. So part of you is like, it's over. I can't do this anymore. It's too much. But also, the World card is a learning the lesson in order to achieve your goal. It is an endpoint. So this can also be a fulfillment of desire. So I feel like them reaching out is everything that you wanted. Deep down, you're like, if only it had come a long time ago, but it's like an accomplishment. But you're still in a new cycle where you're not really sure whether you should move on from this. So I feel like things are coming into sharp focus for you. It's partnered with the Seven of Wands. Sorry, just all of a sudden my throat chakra started to close up, which means you may not even know what to say when this person reaches out. The Seven of Wands in the reverse is to quit something, to stall, to decide, you know what, it's just this person's got weak boundaries. I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. So part of you is like, I don't know if I can. So with the Seven of Wands, it's like you're not even guarded against this person anymore. It's just that you've given up, or you feel like you've had enough. So unless this communication comes with action, then I feel like you're undecided. Okay, so will you receive communication in the month of June? The Ace of Swords popped out, and this person wants to reconcile. So I do feel like the answer is yes. You're going to hear from this person. But I feel like part of you is like, I don't know if I can. Now, either that's because you got a new option, or whether that's you're making a choice a personal choice to step away from this connection at this time. That's your decision. We all have free will. Now, always be prepared. Always prepared, it says there. Squirrel. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. So I guess that's about deciding what you truly want. Preparing yourself for that, making a decision and then being prepared for the repercussions, whether it is to walk away forever or whether it is to stand and hold true to your vision and be with your twin. It's your calling. It's up to you. Use your intuition. It can never lead you astray. As you can see, these two birds identical, coming together in frequency. So I feel this is about securing your position with this person. I didn't want to use this particular deck, but my guides, because I don't see how it is resonant with the twin flame connection, but my guides really wanted me to use this deck in particular, so I am. But I feel like be prepared. This person is going to reach out and they want to reconcile. Now I'm going to get some personal power oracle decks before I close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? Things that you need to think about. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? And finally, the advice to yourselves. Okay, so we've got I am abundant for you. So you're focusing on the good life. Focusing on enjoying yourself, maybe building your finances. You're making some real changes in your world so that you can be happier. But you are recognizing that your happiness is from within and not from without. The more happy you are within, the more the outside actually becomes affected, and more money, prosperity, the good life, and enjoying yourself a little bit more. So I feel like you are focusing on yourself. It is number 34. When you reduce it, 3 + 4 is 7, the Chariot card number. That's all about success, but it's also moving on. So you may toast the fact that this person comes back and wants to change and takes action on the twin flame journey, or you may be like, you know what, it's nice that they came back and I've got some sort of closure, but I'm moving on. So that's your call. Again, it sort of symbolizes you have a choice. Your person, I'm a creator. Okay, so they're becoming aware of their actions and how they had repercussions, how, you know, it's cause and effect. So I do feel like this person is aware, especially with number 28, 2 plus 8 is 10, an ending bringing a new beginning. They have to take action. They have to create in order to come towards you. So I feel like the twin flame journey right now is the ball is in their part as to whether they come back and try to at least reach out. And then you have that empowerment as to whether you want to take them back or go on this journey. But I feel this person is going to make an effort to come towards you and create a new start. And both of you I have a higher purpose. So both of you are aware that there's something else going on with this twin flame connection. It's not like any other connection you've had. And I feel you're both aware that the reason why we meet our twins is to spiritually evolve. So there is a higher purpose going on behind the scenes. And once you both reach that peak, you come back together in union. Okay. So I'm just going to, they just said number five. I'm going to look at that. Okay, so it's number 23. When you reduce it, 2 plus 3 is 5, which is the Hierophant energy, which is about higher level of commitment, which is about, you know, it's the marriage card, as I was talking about earlier. So I do feel like both of you have a higher purpose to come back together in union in the future, should you decide if you want to take that path. Now, we also have, in terms of trinkets, we have the musical notes, which means your frequencies, your vibrations are rising and coming into a tune. They're tuning into each other, okay? So I feel like there is elevation there. They actually want me to put it on the High Priestess. So both of you are spiritually evolving at your own pace, but there is change nonetheless. And we also have the key that connects to the world energy. So it depends on how you are seeing or viewing the world. It's all about perspective. So whether it is you're moving on or whether it is that you've accomplished your goal with your twin flame reaching out, everything will unlock in June. I feel like there is a catalyst for change in June for you and your person, okay? They want me to put this on the Lover's card. Let me just see which. Okay, I'm being drawn here. Okay, so I'll leave it there, my beautiful Aries. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to be given the chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is write 5 things down on a piece of paper that you wish to release and find a creative way to release them. So go outside and safely do a burning ritual or rip it up and throw it in the trash. Whatever works for you. You'll feel lighter because of it. In the comments box below, all you have to put is, I've let it go, now I'm in the flow. And I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of June, and I'll announce the winner's name in a video upload only, okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Aries. Love and light.